I dare say you're wondering why I don't put my arm round your waist,
the Duchess said after a pause.
The reason is that I'm doubtful about the temper of your flamingo. Shall I try the experiment?
He might bite,
Alice cautiously replied, not feeling at all anxious to have the experiment tried.
Very true,
said the Duchess.
Flamingos and mustard both bite. And the moral of that is, birds of a feather flock together.
Only mustard isn't a bird,
Alice remarked.
Right as usual,
said the Duchess.
What a clear way you have of putting things.
It's a mineral, I think,
said Alice.
Of course it is,
said the Duchess, who seemed ready to agree to everything that Alice said.
There's a large mustard mine near here, and the moral of that is, the more there is of mine, the less there is of yours.
Oh, I know,
exclaimed Alice, who had not attended to this last remark.
It's a vegetable. It doesn't look like one, but it is.
I quite agree with you,
said the Duchess.
And the moral of that is, be what you would seem to be. Or, if you'd like it put more simply, never imagine yourself not to be otherwise than what it might appear to others that what you were or might have been was not otherwise than what you had been would have appeared to them to be otherwise.
I think I should understand that better,
Alice said very politely.
If I had it written down, but I can't quite follow it as you say it.
That's nothing to what I could say if I chose,
the Duchess replied in a pleased tone.
Pray, don't trouble yourself to say it any longer than that,
said Alice.
Oh, don't talk about trouble,
said the Duchess.
I make you a present of everything I've said as yet.
A cheap sort of present,
thought Alice.
I'm glad they don't give birthday presents like that.
But she did not venture to say it out loud.
Thinking again?
The Duchess asked with another dig of her sharp little chin.
I've a right to think,
said Alice sharply, for she was beginning to feel a little worried.
Just about as much right,
said the Duchess,
as pigs have to fly and the
But here, to Alice's great surprise, the Duchess's voice died away, even the middle of her favorite word, moral, and the arm that was linked into hers began to tremble. Alice looked up, and there stood the Queen in front of them, with her arms folded, frowning like a thunderstorm.
A fine day, Your Majesty,
the Duchess began in a low, weak voice.
Now I give you fair warning,
shouted the Queen, stamping on the ground as she spoke.
Either you or your head must be off, and that in about half no time. Take your choice.
The Duchess took her choice and was gone in a moment.